no caps, just subscribe to the channel and be a part of the action. Childhood friends that began with baggy jeans and tall tees were in. Now we do it for the culture, breaking down tape, we watch it over and over. Looking for the next LeBron James, down block in the final, change the whole game. So let the podcast be the source. Tune in and welcome to Shooting the Straight Sports.
Yo, what's going on YouTube?
What up, y'all?
You already know who it is, but in case you don't, it's your host, Dre, and this is the Shooting the Straight Sports Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Episode 24.
Yes, sir.
We're back.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, people? How you guys feeling today? Wake up!
Yes, sir.
We're back!
Yes,
I know
sir.
you guys missed this, and we're gonna light it up today because there's a lot to talk about.
Yes. Hey, man, you know what? Since next episode is gonna be our 25th,
Yeah, man. That's
we gotta do a giveaway.
We gotta do a giveaway, man.
We gotta do a giveaway.
Oh yeah.
We gonna get something away, all right? So the next episode, man, between now and Tuesday, be looking for them details, man, to see how y'all can win what we gonna be giving away.
And tap in with your boys.
Yes,
man. Tap
sir.
in, tap in.
Yes, sir. It's a good day, man. What up, auntie?
What up?
Yes, sir. People probably,
Yes,
you know,
sir.
they gonna be getting
They
that
gonna fall
way
in. They gonna fall in where they fall.
Traffic. Looking for my chapstick. No, I'm just playing.
There's a word, man.
I remember that. I thought I had you stumped.
Nah, never.
What up, Kill?
Never.
Yes, sir, man. Let people keep coming in,
Yeah,
man. But hey, how was everybody's weekend? How was your weekend?
It was like a little turbulence, man. I ain't gonna lie. Your boy slept on the wrong side of the bed, man. Got a little neck crack, but we gonna keep pushing.
Yes, sir.
Like we always do.
I like that, man. I was
Yes.
just saying, no excuses, man. Let's
Yeah.
get to it. We gotta get to it, man.
Yeah.
We're getting to it, though, man. Let's get to that first one, man. Let's
Yeah.
talk about the Suns, man. The Suns go up 3-1 with the win, 85-80. The Clippers, are they done, man? Is this series over?
It's done like a well-done steak, man. It's over.
It's over?
There's so many different angles with this series. Chris Paul is back, baby.
Yes, he is. Yes,
and he's
he
back
is.
in the flesh. And you guys seen the thumbnail. Steve Ballmer looked hurt.
Yeah,
But this is
His
karma,
feelings
man.
hurt.
It's karma. Chris Paul is finally coming back for a vengeance.
Yep.
Who is it? His old team.
Yep. Man, it feels good, though, man. If anybody won a championship this season, I want it to be Chris, man.
Yeah.
Like, he's had opportunities to win, but it's always been an obstacle, man. Whether
real.
it's injuries or, COVID just happened to him, man.
Right.
Like, can he please? He's the most deserving player left
Right.
in the playoffs to get a championship. Can he please get a championship, man? Can we please get that man a championship? Because that's going to solidify his career.
Right.
That's going to solidify it. You know what I mean?
And he should have been a Laker.
Don't bring that up. Because, man, imagine him being a Laker and how, man, Kobe would have lasted a couple, 2-3 more extra seasons because he would have took the load off of him. You know, those last couple of seasons, man, Kobe was out there trying to do everything. It's crazy. It's over. Auntie said it's over. But didn't you need a broom?
For real. Yeah, a broomstick.
A broom, man. It's crazy. But that's a low-scoring game. 84-80. That was playing some defense, huh?
Right.
That was playing some defense, man. That was definitely playing some defense. But let's check out the numbers, though.
Let's get it.
Let's check out the numbers. Okay, so Crowder, he played 34 minutes, 3 points. Come on,
That's
man.
not gonna work, coach.
Do better. That's why I think do
That's
better. All right, so check it out. Let's go to Chris Paul, though.
Okay.
Chris Paul had 18 points, 7 assists, 4 rebounds.
Exactly.
Okay. But this is what I want to get to.
Okay, let's do it.
My boy Aiden, man. He's out there balling.
Balling,
Like
bro.
He's balling.
That's
He's
crazy.
making a name for himself. He about to get paid. That boy trying to get paid.
He is.
He's trying to get paid. Let me yell out these numbers.
Let's
real quick.
do it, coach.
He had 19 points, 22 rebounds.
22 boards.
He had Emmitt Smith number.
20. I don't know if I even say.
Emmitt Smith
number.
He had the big 2-2. Yes, sir. What up, Jaime?
What up? We see you in the building, man. Welcome in.
Yes, sir. So that's crazy, man. I really feel like Aiden is making a name for himself in this playoff series, man. He's out there balling. He's doing it all. Did you see him do the little fadeaway?
Yeah.
He did a little fadeaway. I'm like, man, I didn't know he can move like that. I didn't know he can move like that, but it's good to see, man.
It's payday time.
It's always good to see the young guys, you know what I mean, start elevating their game, especially in the playoffs.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because this is a pressure situation. It's not, this third, fourth game of the season. This is the playoffs, the Western Conference Finals. The Western Conference Finals. The winners go to the NBA Finals.
Right.
That's crazy, right? That's crazy. Like, it's not the beginning of the season, man. We're towards the end. And he's balling.
I never thought that these teams would be here. If you told me in the beginning of the year the Suns are gonna make it to the championship, I would have laughed you out of the room.
Right.
There's no way the Suns should be here.
The Suns.
Aiden, man, it's like they keep drafting well. They're getting it out the mud. They're like, you know what? We don't need a big three. We're getting it in the draft. And they're hitting on all their draft picks.
Exactly.
And it's crazy to me. Now we're here.
Right.
What up, Taj? What up, Taj?
Boy? What up? Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So I'm just like amazed at what the Suns have been doing.
Right.
I think they're going to go all the way. Like I said, they were my pick.
Yeah.
They have it all, and I'm going to keep saying that they have everything you need to win a championship. Yeah. So I think they win the whole thing. Yep. And the Clippers, I'm sorry, you're done. PG is what we thought he was. Pandemic P.
Yes, sir.
So I'm sorry, Pandemic.
Yep.
It's over, brother.
Oh, yeah. We knew that was going to happen.
It's over.
We knew that was going to happen, man. So what is he going to do? Is he going to stay there? Is he going to leave? Why are you going to leave? We'll get to that later on in the show. But I will say, Booker took that mask off to start balling.
Mask off!
Mask off! You know what I mean? He out there like future, huh?
He out there like future. He said, you know what? I know it's a pandemic.
Yeah.
But I'm taking my mask off.
Yeah, feel me, wait.
I'm not Pandemic B. I don't need a mask.
He dropped 25, fouled out, and they still won.
Wow.
Dropped 25, fouled out, and they still won.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, man, it's meant for them to win this year, man. I feel like this season is their season, man. And I'm happy for them, man.
Right.
I'm happy for Chris Paul, genuinely. You know, my Lakers, I don't got a dog in the fight. Right. But I respect Chris Paul, man, everything he's done since he's been in the league, man. I feel like this is a perfect opportunity for him to go out there and win that shit. Hope he does.
So quick question. Hold on. Quick question.
Yes, sir.
So, you guys out there, do you guys think if the Suns win the championship, do you guys think a lot more teams will go win from within? Draft. Not worried about those free agents trying to go ahead and spend all that cash and capital on getting a big three. Because we've seen these big threes, and they've all, if anything, they've all been knocked off.
Right.
All these teams have been draft pick teams that are in here now. So I don't know, moving forward, do you think this shakes up the trajectory of what the league is now? Do you think everybody goes back to what it was, getting through the draft pick, and then not worry about the big three? I don't know.
Man. That's a good question. It
might change things up.
That's a good question, man. I don't know exactly how much is going to change, but I feel like teams should start looking at this blueprint.
Copycat league.
They should start looking at this blueprint, man, because they got some dogs, man. Cameron Payne, Booker, Aiden. Like, they got good pieces.
Right.
Like, legit pieces.
Right.
You know what I mean? And if you can draft well, you can compete in the NBA. Right. Play some defense. That's all you play some defense. Right. You have a couple players who they're gonna go out there and get those 50-50 balls. Right. You know what I mean? They're gonna rough some people up. You gotta have at least one or two of those dogs in the fight.
That's what
you got to. And then you just, it's a make or miss league. Right. Some days you're not gonna be able to make shots, but if you can hold that other team to not scoring, then you're okay. Exactly. That's why you got to play a little bit of defense, man. And that's exactly why the Nets didn't advance. They couldn't play that defense.
But you know who their coaches were.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
You know who their coaches were.
That's true.
So I said, it's a copycat league, and everybody will look to what success is, and they will gravitate towards that. So that's why I posed the question, because a lot of these teams they spent a lot of money and capital. All your draft picks are gone. There's a lot of teams that say, you know what, we're gonna hold pat and we're gonna stick with the draft picks and we're gonna try to wait them out.
Right.
So I don't know, man.
That's crazy.
Copycat league.
All right, so let's get to the Bucks,
Yeah.
man. The Bucks bounce back, man. They bounce back in a major way too, man, to tie up this series. Did the Bucks take control of this series with that win?
It's not over yet. I'm not letting them off the hook. No.
Did they take
It's
control
not
of this
over.
I hope it's not over. Please say it's not over.
For a Wig Day 3, it's not gonna happen.
What we gonna call that Wig Day trilogy?
No!
Is it gonna be the trilogy?
Man, come on, Trey. I just need your help.
Trilogy.
Trey, help your boy out, man. Can I win one bet? I don't even think I won a bet yet.
Nope.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Trey, help your boy out. I was looking extra confident when we came out the gate with the win.
Yeah.
Now it's like you guys are getting blown out of the water. Is this what we're doing? I'm hoping going back to Atlanta, like welcome to Atlanta where the players play. I'm hoping we do that and you come back and you have a better game than what you had because your numbers were terrible.
They was down.
They were
down. They were down. God dang. I feel like the Bucks just took control of the series. I felt like the Bucks was already gonna win the series, but man, with that win, like in that dominating fashion, like I feel like they took their soul.
Yeah.
They took the Hawks' soul and
that's deflating.
Oh my God. You talk about deflate gate with Tom Brady and them. And this is deflating for sure.
The buck stops here.
It stops here.
Literally the buck stops here.
That's exactly what happened, man. That's exactly what happened. So I feel like this series, at this point, it's over.
Okay.
It's over. The Bucks.
Okay.
Bucks in 6. I say the Hawks get another win. They sneak one more. They sneak one more. But the Bucks, the Bucks punched their ticket to the NBA Finals to play against the Suns.
Oh my gosh.
To play against the Suns.
Ooh,
so who y'all got though? Hey, we gonna go ahead and pose that question right now because that's how confident I am in the Bucks. In the Bucks, man. Who y'all got? The Bucks or the Clippers next series in the NBA Finals?
The Bucks and the Clippers? You think the Clippers going to come back?
I mean, not the Clippers, not the Clippers, Suns. Bucks and the Suns.
I'm going Suns.
The
Bucks are frauds and will remain frauds. I don't care if they're champions. That's a championship fraudulent champion.
Come on, man. Not another
fraud.
Not another day.
The Bucks are going to be frauds. I don't care. I'm dying on it.
That's wild. Hey, honestly, I'm going with my Suns, man. I'm going to rock with the Suns.
Come on.
I'm going to rock with the Suns.
Somebody got to knock them off, man.
I think that's gonna be a fun series to watch, though. Honestly, I think it's gonna be a fun series. I think it's not gonna be, a sweep or 5 games. I think it's gonna at least go 6 to 7 games.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Yes, sir.
But guys, if you guys are still with us, make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe,
yes, sir.
Comment down below.
Yes, sir. Hit that notification bell as well. Notification bell as well. Let's get to the next one, man. All right, so Magic Johnson says LeBron James has 2 years to win a title. Is that true? Is that true?
To win a title?
To win a title. What you think?
I think it's true.
Ooh, you think it's true. Okay, so
winning a title and being good at basketball is 2 separate things.
Okay.
I think LeBron's athleticism is going to take a big decline in the next 2 to 3 years.
Okay.
But
it's going to dip.
But to be on that level to win a championship, you have a small window. You have a super small window. And I think he wants to stay in the league because his son's coming up. I think that's another reason why he's going to stay. But I think his role is going to change.
It's going to diminish?
It's going to diminish. He's going to have to be more of a facilitator, which he is. But he's going to be more into that role and more of a shooter. He's not going to be attacking the basket as much. All the little odds and ends he's not going to do. I think he's going to be playing a secondary role to a superstar.
Yeah.
He's not going to be the main guy on the team anymore.
Who's going to be that superstar, though?
It's got to be AD.
I think we go get somebody else. I think AD becomes the third option.
Third wheel, huh?
Yeah. I still think LeBron's going to be the second option. In the next couple years, LeBron is still going to be the best player on the planet.
Okay.
I still think he's still going to be the best player on the planet. But after those 2-3 years, I think that we go get somebody big, man, somebody good.
Right.
Somebody like Damian Lillard.
Oh, if we can get Dame, you can bet your bottom dollar it's over.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you already seen. Bron has been shooting more jump shots instead of attacking the basket. So he's already transitioning into that role.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's gonna be all right. Okay, so the Bucks beating the Suns in 7 is what Taj said. Okay, Bron headed to Brooklyn after his contract is up. Dang! Todd Scheffner! Brooklyn!
Come on, is this breaking news, man? What's going on?
I can't see him doing all of that, but that would shake some stuff up.
That would shake it up.
Stuff up. Cause if he's going there, is KD still gonna be there?
Somebody gotta go.
Is Harden still gonna be there?
Somebody gotta go.
Is Kyrie gonna be there?
Probably not Kyrie. He's odd man out.
He's out of there. Kyrie and Bron, they already bumping heads. Can you imagine how Kyrie gonna feel though? If Bron go over there, Kyrie gonna be mad, boy. I gotta get out of here again.
Look, I can see it right now.
Yeah.
Bron goes over, sends a letter to Brooklyn. Yeah. Kyrie gets it. It's raining outside. He's outside in the pouring rain. He gets on his knees, looking at the sky.
Why?
LeBron again.
I can see it.
You remember that Usher? You got it bad.
You got it.
When he was out in the rain with the trench coat. That's Kyrie Irving.
That's him. That's wild.
He's gonna get it bad.
He's gonna get it real bad. He's gonna be getting Michael Jackson bad. That's crazy, man. All right, so this is juicy right here, man. So the Supreme Court ruling puts NCAA on life support. How do you feel about the Supreme Court ruling?
Okay, this is a touchy topic because everybody knows for years.
How to break it down for the people who haven't got a chance to see or hear about it.
Okay, so for years, NCAA has been basically saying, you know what, we're going to give you a full ride scholarship, but you're not getting any kind of money, nothing. You can't get money off your likeness.
Nope.
So you can't profit basically off of being who you are or your skill set or anything.
So that's the way that they were getting their money back, is basically selling your jersey, your likeness, all of that stuff.
Exactly. So basically, football, basketball, let's keep it real.
Yeah.
Those are the big main staples of these big top tier programs. So they were basically saying, you know what? We're going to take all this talent and we're going to take all this revenue we're getting and we're using that to subsidize all these other programs like water polo. Who watches water polo? Let's just be realistic with it. Nobody's watching water polo.
Nope.
I'm not. So maybe I might be
Rustin.
Oh yeah, Rustin. There you go.
Rustin's watching water polo. He out there.
That's 1% of people out there that watch water polo. Rustin just happens to be 0.5%. 0.5%. But if we're dealing with the majority of people, let's deal with the majority. They're watching football, basketball, baseball, and those are basically paying for all your other programs to be, on life support. They're basically bringing those programs up. So what this ruling basically said was NCAA, the things you guys have been doing has been wrong. So now you guys need to figure out a way to start paying these people or, let them profit off their likeness. So now there's so many different dynamics. And before the podcast, we kind of touched on it about different angles in it. So now there's the old people, like the older.
The Reggie Bushes and, Cam Newtons
Well, I'm saying even the fans, it might be two different riffs about how you can go with this. You might have the new age fan. That's like kind of new in it and saying, you know what, let the players kind of get paid and let them do their things. If they want to do YouTube, make money off of who they are, let them do that. And you might have the old school traditional, like, people that are like, no, you're ruining NCAA. It's amateurism. If they want to call it amateurism, they feel like it's ruined. They might kind of bail out that way. So I just think it's but I think it bodes well. In my personal opinion, I think it's gonna be good for the players, man. I mean, take $1 million away from the coach. If he's not making $15 million, he's making $14 million. Give $5,000 to the players each. Off of that extra $1 million. I mean, come on now. I mean,
so now, but the question is, do you pay each player the same amount of money, or is it like the NFL? There's top tier players, there's the middle tiers, and then the lower tiers. How are they going to pay those players?
Okay, so I got an answer for that too. You pay them a set amount of money. That's just coming in. But it's up to them to profit off of their likeness. So depending on your talent level, depending on what school you go to, because that might have, like, say you go to USC or you go to, like, Alabama A&M.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're gonna make more money. You're gonna have more acclaim, more spotlight on that. You're gonna be able to profit more off of your likeness there,
Right.
or make deals or whatever you can just based off of your region or whatever.
Right.
So it's basically up to the person to make that money. You have to go out there and still do it. You can't just sit there and be a bump on the log. We're gonna give you a salary that's with everybody, but depending on where you're bringing, and that's what America is, basically capitalism. That's what it is.
Okay, so I got another question.
Okay.
Does the rich get richer then? So does the Alabamas and the Georgias and the Clemsons, are they going to be able to provide these players with more money? Is their cap going to be more? Because they're just, let's face it, they're going to have more money. They're going to have bigger programs.
Right.
You know what I mean? So does their number go up, or should it be across the board? Every single student athlete makes this amount of money in NCAA football.
See, and this is where things get complex, because you got to be really careful about your writing on this, because think about it. You can disguise a lot of money on the back end if you try to say, okay, this is his likeness, and all of a sudden Daquan has $100,000 in his bank account, and they can say this was off of his likeness, but you guys basically paid him. And see, this is what we're talking about, the boosters. The boosters are going to come big into play here. As we all know, Texas got the biggest boosters. So don't be surprised if we start seeing Texas really start ramping up with recruitment and all that stuff, because they got a ton of money that they can pay these players. So if you in California, say a California student or somebody in Florida, you just drive a whole truckload in their family's going to push them to go to Texas or wherever.
Yeah, for sure.
It could. So the rich could get richer depending on how they kind of, if the verbiage. You can, disguise a lot of money in that likeness thing. Right.
Okay, so there was a player, I'm not going to say his name right now, but there was a player who was coming into college and he started a YouTube channel. Okay, so he had his YouTube channel. It was starting to get popular, and then he started monetizing his videos. And so when he was monetizing his videos, the NCAA found out. NCAA came and shut it down and said, everything that you have made, you need to donate that to some foundation, and then you can play, or you can't play. So what he decided to do was, I'm going to continue making my content. And now that he's graduated, now he's training, and he's a kicker. It's crazy. He's a kicker, but he's a kicker who's also more than just a kicker. He's an athlete. He's an athletic kicker. You know what I mean? And now he's preparing and getting ready for the next season's draft.
Yeah.
Like, that's amazing, right? Like,
that's amazing.
He's been training this whole time. He made a decision that I'm going to continue making my content because it's positive content.
Exactly.
And people were, messaging him, letting him know, like, man, you're changing my life. Like, the stuff that you were posting, you're changing my life. We really appreciate you.
Right.
And he felt that was more important than having a college football career.
Right.
So after he graduated, now he's focusing on his NFL football career.
Right.
So I say that to say this, man. Did he make the right decision, or did he not make the right decision? How would you have approached that?
Okay, so basically how I feel about that is this. I think he absolutely made the right decision, because you got to think about it. On average, the average player does not last that long, and it's not guaranteed. You're a small, minute amount of people that can even make it to that professional level in sports. Right. He bid it on the guarantee. Yep. This is my platform is growing. Yep. I'm making a lot of money. So now he's making more money than somebody in the league making the league minimum. That's and right. He's not taking the bumps and bruises. Yep. So he can do this for a long time. Yep. So my thing is with this is, the NCAA sold people on this. Mm-hmm. You're coming in, we're giving you a scholarship that's worth such and such a dollars. Mm-hmm. But if anybody in here has watched Netflix Last Chance U, anybody? Mm-hmm. I'm sure, I don't know if you're any sports fans, check it out. It's on Netflix, Last Chance U. We all know a lot of these kids, there's certain kids, I won't go into detail. Right. They're going to these schools thinking they're going to make it to the league, but the reality is they're not. It's a small percentage, and the courses they're taking that these academia people are telling them that it's worth is not actually what they're getting in return, because they're taking a lot of junk courses, a lot of stuff that will not turn a profit for them in the long run. There's a lot of kids that obviously they're super smart, but how much would you say percentage-wise the kids that are actually in these schools that come from lower poverty areas are actually taking like high-level courses?
They're not. They're not.
I mean, it sounds good, like a fairy tale, but if we're dealing with reality of like when we watch The Last Chance U, they're taking junk courses that won't profit them any money. Exactly. So for them to get anything back for their services, I think is a good thing. So they can actually focus more on not what they're getting to eat to what's on their menu or what's on their campus schedule or what they're doing for their school career.
Right.
You know what I mean? Their courses. They can focus on classes and they need to try to do a deep dive and get them better college classes and bring them up to speed so they can actually make a profit when they graduate, man. Because taking Swahili and this, I mean, it's good, but it won't turn a profit. I'm being realistic with you. I'm shooting as straight as I can right now.
Right.
A lot of these kids that come from these lower areas, they want the easiest classes, and it's not gonna make them nothing in life.
It's because they feel like if they take that route, they can focus more on the sport than actually having to focus on the academic aspect of it.
Exactly.
And that's not the right approach.
Right.
That's not the right approach. I feel like, okay, Taj says I'm all for the student athlete getting theirs.
Right.
Yes, I'm all for that. But honestly, man, you gotta focus on not just the athletic aspect of it, man. You gotta focus on the academic aspect as well, because you can only play the sport for so long.
Right.
That second career, what are you gonna do? What's gonna be your second career once so you're old in the NFL after 30.
Right.
Okay, so what are you gonna do from 35 to whenever you pass away, 75, 80 years old? What are you going to do? Like, you're alive a lot longer than that career. You know what I mean? So it's way more important to get that education, figure out what you want to do in life, and then focus on the athletic aspect of it.
Yeah.
So I feel like that it's important that, these kids, they get their education and then focus on the sport.
Exactly. And going on that a little bit more, like I said, the NCAA try to say, okay, our education we're getting them is $100,000. It's worth $100,000. Mm-hmm. But like we were saying, if they're taking these bunk courses, they're making $30,000 a year, like a basic minimum wage or whatever it is. Right. The $100,000 scholarship is not equivalent to what they're taking. Right. So I think they really should have had an investigation done about the percentages of kids that were really trying to take these courses and stuff like that. Right. And they're selling everybody like, oh, we should be making money. They should just be happy with this. No, they shouldn't.
Right.
Give us exactly an even deal. Like, okay, so if you're allowing these kids to do this and they're not making a profit off it in the long term, because you wouldn't send your kid over there to take those kind of classes because you know it wouldn't give you a return on profit.
Exactly.
So my thing is this. So if we just unravel the onion and see what it really is, those scholarships were not worth what those kids were putting out and giving to the program. Right. That's what it was. I just think now it's a more even deal. That's how I feel it.
I agree. Yeah, so man, it's actually a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. Yeah. Man. I'm just glad the NCAA they're out of the way now.
Yeah,
because the NCAA was controlling college sports for so long. Now they're gonna be out of the way. I think things are gonna get a lot better.
Right.
All right, so now we got the random fact of the day. Yes, sir.
And the QR code.
Yes, man. Hey, if you got somebody sitting down right next to you, tell them to scan it too. Let's grow, baby. We gotta grow together. Let's go, man. The community is growing, and we appreciate it. We love it. All right, so man, check this out. This is crazy. I read this over the weekend. I was like, this can't be real. So, did you know the NBA floor cleaners' average salary is $80,000 a year?
Wait.
Them boys is getting $80,000 a year to sweep the floor when you fall down and you get a little bit of sweat on the floor. That comes that ain't $80,000 a year, man. $80,000.
What? And scholarships, baby.
Yes,
sanitation technician, baby. Sanitation technician.
That's crazy, huh?
Hey, sign me up, man.
That's
crazy. Where a floor scrubber at, man?
80 racks?
I'll go sit on the floor scrubber right now.
Yeah, feel me? And you get to watch the best athletes in the world? Yeah. Come on.
So I slip and fall, I'm like on it.
Yup. Hey, Brian, let me help you up. Hey, Brian, let me get that jersey after the game. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, it just seemed like that seems like a really good job, man.
It is
like a really good job.
That's a good job.
Especially like imagine if that was your son. That's his first job, being a floor cleaner at the NBA. Like, hey.
Y'all winning.
You know what I mean?
Y'all winning,
You
son.
know what I mean? You
Y'all
know what I
winning.
mean? Like that's smooth, man. I like that. I like that.
Oh, Todd says they just need to take some financial literacy courses to learn how to invest into the market. Make money while not having to physically put in work.
Yep.
That's exactly right. Because a lot of these kids don't even know how to write a basic check.
That's true.
So it's like when you got these kids coming in here, it's going to be important to do that before they start installing all this money, or how are they going to divvy it out? I think a course should be just like how the NFL does. You know how they have literacy courses before they go into the NFL about how to invest your money, not to spend it all.
But people need to take that stuff serious. I think a lot of players don't take that serious. You go from overnight being a player who probably had $10 in his bank account. Now you got $5 million. Like, what do you do?
Right.
What do you do? And I feel like if players would take that more serious, man, like the world would be so much different.
Right.
It'd be so much more different because I think the balance of power would shift.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's so many athletes that are coming into the league and they're getting these big payouts, but they're just blowing it.
Right.
They're blowing it. So instead of, using that to build businesses and, buy and invest and flip homes and, doing stuff like that, they're out there buying cars and watches and bracelets.
Chains.
You know what I mean? Going on these lavish trips. Like, no. Sit down, figure out what's going to make your money more money, and then, you can start doing those type of things. But first, figure out how to spend your money and how your money is going to work for you. Yeah. Right.
See, that's another thing. I don't know if they're getting 5,000, 10,000, but still, that's still a good amount of money. But you're gonna have to make that last.
Right.
I don't know if it's per year or whatever, but I think we're gonna get a lot of details coming up soon. We're gonna be here first. New media, Shooting Straight Sports Podcast.
I can't wait to hear that.
We're gonna be covering it.
I can't wait to
hear
that.
Here first for sure.
I can't wait to hear that because I feel like that's gonna change things, man. With these athletes getting paid in college now. Yeah. It's gonna change the landscape.
People be talking like, what school you going to? We getting paid? How much you getting paid?
Right.
I'm getting paid. Let's go ahead and link up. Fab Five. I think we're gonna be seeing a lot more Fab Fives and a lot more constructed Big Three teams in NCAA basketball. Football, you're gonna see a lot of juggernaut teams. I think it's gonna switch things up a lot. I think it's gonna be exciting.
You know what happened though? They seen that these players are going to the G League.
See, so it's always money. You gotta follow the money. Follow the money.
Exactly. Players going to the G League, getting their little money, and then going to the NBA.
They cut.
You know what I mean?
Think
about this tape. XFL for football. These college players can go right there and play the XFL.
Yeah, that's coming up.
These other little football leagues, man, they can go there and make a little bit of money and then transfer into the NFL.
Right.
So why would I go to NCAA where they're just going to use me for my likeness and I'm going to take all these hits and I'm still not going to be able to feed my family at the end of the day?
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Most of these players, they're coming from poverty. So they're not able to actually feed their families.
Right.
Crazy.
Exactly.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Ty said, we already see that in college basketball. Players always team up on Duke or Kentucky. Yep. Exactly. But it'll actually be out there and it actually be, something that they don't have to be hiding under the rug and stuff.
Yep.
A la Cam Newton. A la, what the other guy we said, Ohio State. Terrell Pryor. Pryor.
Yep.
There's a lot of people that, under the rug, it happens all the time, but I think it's
Johnny Manziel.
You know what
I mean? Yeah. Yep. But if it wasn't for Johnny Manziel, man, that whole arena wouldn't even been built.
Oh my God.
That was literally the house that Johnny built.
Yeah, all funded through football.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
It's like the Greeks back, the Romans and Greeks back there. That Colosseum's played by them gladiators.
Yep, and they don't want him to make no money.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yep,
just that scenario right there should get you thinking. Like, man, they built a whole arena because of this one player, Johnny Manziel.
Exciting, man.
Exactly. Everybody wanted to go see this player for 3 years, and by that third year, they built a whole new arena.
Because he billions of dollars.
Exactly. Streaming our revenue in there. Okay. Yes, sir. So now we got the ESPN NBA insiders claim that the Warriors are pushing to get Ben Simmons. Would he be a good fit in Golden State? Would he be a good fit in Golden State? What y'all think?
Yeah.
What y'all think, man?
What do you want from me?
Yo, and they would keep their big three that they already got. You know what I mean?
What more do you want? Yeah, come on, Warriors. What more do you want?
They trying
You got it all.
Yeah,
You're greedy.
they trying to retool.
Retool. That's more than retool.
They're trying to retool, man. They're trying to get back to the promised land.
Man,
They're
come
trying
on.
to get back to the
Oh
promised
my
land.
God. So what would their lineup actually look like with Ben Simmons in the fold?
Yep, they got They got Steph. They got Clay. They gonna have Draymond.
Ben?
Okay, so we put Ben at the 3. Draymond. Okay, so we'll start with Steph will be the 1, or you put Ben at the. Oh, see, that's the thing now because he knows he's versatile. So you can either
Ben at
put
one.
exactly put Ben at the 1, put Steph at the 2, put Clay at the 3, put
Wiseman
at the 5, and then you got Draymond at the 4.
Yeah, because he won't have to worry about shooting. He got that deep. He's bringing that
Crazy.
defensive
That would be
mindset
crazy.
to the Warriors.
Yes.
With Draymond Green.
Draymond. Can
And
you
then-
imagine that starting 5 though?
That's ridiculous. That's absolutely
That's
ridiculous.
crazy.
But
Can't have him and he said can't have him and Draymond on the floor at the same time, Rob says. I don't know, man. That would be crazy to think about.
Yeah, Taj is absolutely right. Because if you get Ben Simmons, you're definitely gonna have to give up some capital. I think Wiseman will be out of there. You're gonna have to give up something. If you get Ben Simmons, you're definitely giving up a first round pick, and you got to give up Wiseman. That's minimum. I think that's what you're giving up. A first round pick and Wiseman.
Okay, so would you rather have Draymond Green or Ben Simmons right now?
Ben Simmons.
Look at the chat. Who would y'all rather have? Who would y'all rather have?
He missed it.
Did I miss the water polo? Hey, you really did, though.
Rusty says, did I miss the water polo?
We touched on water polo, man. You missed it. So what do y'all think, though? Is Ben Simmons better than Draymond Green right now? That's like having B at the 5 and Dre at the 4 and my power forward at the 3 and you at the
Ron Brown is crazy, man.
Rob ran it down. Not
enough shooters.
So Steph and Clay, they ain't good enough. They can't get it done.
Man, Steph and Clay.
I think Clay about to come back and ball out.
Right.
Man, next 2 years, man, sitting on that bench, just watching his team like that.
Yeah.
I know he's about to come out and ball out.
I mean, I think it's a good fit because I think it allows Ben to do what he does best. Because you can't leave Steph or Clay on those sidelines.
Right.
Because if you okay, go ahead, take Ben away.
Yep.
Drive and kick.
Yep.
Drive and kick.
And we know
Or
Steph like to
if
run
you
off
want
the screen.
or if you want to go ahead and cover that, Ben's gonna eat.
Yep.
Because that lane's gonna be open all day. You
Right.
can't fully commit to Ben driving to the hoop. If you do, it's over. That's damage done. It's a wrap.
Okay, so we're saying so Ben Simmons is better than Draymond Green right now.
I think so.
Okay, so trade Draymond Green then. Trade Dre. Because I would rather keep Wiseman.
But I don't think Philly wants Green though. I think they're gonna want Wiseman. They want that 7.
Why? But they already got Wiseman. They already got Embiid. No. I think Draymond would be a better fit next to Embiid, though. I think that would be a better fit. Draymond next to Embiid, I think that would be cool.
Absolutely.
That'd be cool.
Dang, man.
That's crazy.
That's a hard one. I ain't gonna lie, chat.
Yeah.
That's a hard one, bro.
Yeah.
But I think Ben to be able to eat, man, and like if he facilitated a little bit better, if he can do that, I think it'll be a great fit with him at point guard, man. Because Steph, like you said, is good off the ball.
Them screens,
off ball.
You
know what I mean? Got him off
screens. Yes. And I don't really consider Steph a point guard, man. I think he's more of a 2 guard. Right. I feel like he's more of a 2 guard.
And Warriors are more suited to small ball, so if you take Wiseman out, they're still playing small ball anyway.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
The running gun style.
Dang, can you imagine Green on a different team though? I feel like he's so Warriors. Like I can't even see him on a different team, man. That's crazy. I can't believe I just said get him out of there. That's crazy. But I would get him out of there for Ben Simmons. If they send it Ben my way, give it to me. Let's roll. Give it to me. Let's roll.
Let's get it.
All right, so let's talk about the NFL football contracts, man. Should players hold out, and should they get rid of the franchise tag? What do you think? What do you guys think, man?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I think the football contracts, as it goes for, the franchise tag, I think the franchise tag are a little drug out. Like, if you look at that Dak Prescott thing, that was dragged out a long time. Kirk Cousins, it's like, okay, the franchise tag is cool if you don't get hurt. If you can play it out and you're just basically on an island.
Right.
But you can play that a different way too, because they had a time to negotiate those things in the negotiations. But that's a whole different thing, because you had the players who had made a lot of money and they were willing to hold out. People were foaming out their mouth who was making the league minimum. Like, I got a family to feed. Make this thing happen. Sign the contract.
Yep.
So I don't know. I'm on the side. I think the contracts are a little too long. I would like to be able to see players have more power to mix it up. Like the NBA, be able to mix it up and go to different teams. Deshaun Watson, before the allegations, these are allegations.
Before
he should have had the power to go ahead and go to a different team, or levy his power to go somewhere else so we can see him play with somebody viable. Man, that would have been amazing to see.
Man, I would love to see him play somewhere else too. I would love that. So, okay. So players holding out. What he say?
Let's go to the comments from the comment section chat. Hold on. They're firing up. Okay, Todd says Ben Simmons is still Philly, in my opinion. Rob Brown said you just play off him and Green, and then what? And Rob Brown says, and I remember you said D'Angelo Russell was a good fit for Golden State when they got him. Michael Dobbs says, ha ha. Okay, Todd just came in with another shot. Hold on. Todd says, I hate fans who say players should honor their contract, but then have no problem when a team doesn't honor their contract of a player and they get cut.
Yep, I agree with that for sure. I agree with that for sure.
That's true.
And Rob, I never really even liked D'Angelo Russell, man. Even when we had him, man, I just never really was a big fan of him. But as far as the contracts, man, suspicion.
Gotta keep it real.
I can't respect.
He dropped the dog.
Can't respect him. I can't respect
him. On the video. No.
I can't respect him. All right. So,
why did my boy Swaggy pee like that, boy?
Swaggy was hot.
Oh my goodness, Junior.
All right. So, man, back to the contracts. I feel like players should hold out. Okay, so let's do it as if I had a son. He was going into the NFL.
Okay.
Okay, so he's in the NFL already, and it's coming up to his next contract. I feel like if the team allows him to get all the way to that last year of his contract, we're sitting out. We're sitting out. We're not going in there not knowing what's gonna happen next. You know what I mean? We're not going off the franchise tag. No, we're going to sit out. We're going to see what we can do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, especially if you do have the leverage as a player, if you're a good player, you know what I mean? One of the top tier players, sit out. Dak Prescott, he should have sat out. You know what I mean? Like,
that's what I was going to say. Yeah.
He should have sat out. Yeah. He still had that leverage, even though he had a broken ankle. But imagine if something would have happened. Like, imagine if the Cowboys were like, okay, that wasn't just a broken ankle. That was a knee injury where, he wasn't able to return to football ever again in life. Imagine that. You know what I mean? He took that risk because he wanted to bet on himself. You don't always win those bets. So,
but the thing that sucks about that, the Cowboys got those years out of him, though.
Yeah.
They got those extra years, man.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know, man, because you do have those success stories. And that's the thing that sucks, because everybody can look at Kirk Cousins.
Right.
He actually made it through there. He made it through the door, and he was the highest paid. He's still making a butt ton of money right now. He's like a bank robber right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can say that on platform. But
but he is,
though. But, man, like
Yeah.
If you look at his numbers, how much he's making every year, he's making a lot of money.
And he's been making a lot of money since that first franchise tag. And then the second franchise tag. And then him going to Minnesota getting cashed out all that guaranteed money. Like, he set the blueprint.
That's
and
what it
Dak
is.
followed it.
That's the thing.
Dak followed his blueprint.
That's what it was.
And it worked. It worked. It worked because that got cashed out, and he's still getting all them endorsements off the field.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Especially if you're one of those players that are getting those endorsements off the field.
Yeah.
Do not
That's the
go
thing.
into that last season.
That's the thing.
Not under contract, man. Do
Right.
not do it, man. Get
Right.
that extension. Figure out a way to get that extension.
Right. But
Dak won that bet in the end. Exactly. He did, Taj,
Yeah.
but imagine if he would have had an injury where he couldn't come back and
yeah,
play.
exactly. Done.
Imagine that. Yeah, exactly.
Done.
What do you think? You think Jerry Jones was going to just, here you go. Here's some money for you and your family.
Right.
No, they would have got him up out of there. Simple as that.
What's that linebacker that got paralyzed for the Pittsburgh Steelers? What's his name?
Yeah, Ryan Shazier.
Shazier.
Yep.
Like any play. But
Yep.
Dak Prescott was basically betting on himself because he's not injured. He's not an injury-prone dude. If you look at his career, he doesn't really get injured like that. So what's the reason of thinking anything different?
Right.
So just get through this last year and get really paid out.
That's what he was thinking.
Yeah.
That's what he was thinking.
Him and his agent was on the same team. They was like, okay, we're going to get paid out this year. We're not even thinking injury. You have to get injury.
Right. That's true. That's true. All right, man. So that's enough.
Unlike Jimmy G.
Jimmy G. All right, man. So there are reports that Kawhi is unhappy with the medical staff. Could this be the beginning of the end for him in LA? Is this the beginning of the end for Kawhi in LA?
He needs some milk.
He needs some milk.
He needs some milk. That boy needs
No
some
matter
milk.
where he go.
Yep.
Medical staff, you better be on your P's and Q's.
Yeah,
'cause
right.
he on you.
I feel like he needs to just hire the medical staff.
Yeah.
He be in charge of hiring the
Like-
medical staff. Much he get hurt.
Yeah, you got to cater him. The only reason why you ain't hear nothing out of Toronto because all them people was catering to him, bowing at the knee, like Game of Thrones.
Yep.
And guess what? Pop was like, "Get out of here! You're
Yeah,
done.
we
I'm
ain't doing
sending you. I'm sending you to the next country.
Yep.
You're going to Canada, baby. You're going because you don't like our medical staff. Guess what? Arthritic knees.
Yep.
Take your butt to the cold.
Yep. That's real. That's real. So I honestly think that it is the beginning of the end.
Yeah.
I feel like he's just looking for a
That's
reason,
what he
man.
did.
And that's the thing, man. Because remember, man, like he started having them issues with the Spurs. Remember, because the Spurs started saying, "Oh, no, he's able to play. He's able to play."
Right.
And he was like, "No, I know my body, man. I'm not able to play."
Oh.
So I feel like it's gonna be the same situation that happened with the Spurs, man. He's gonna be up out of there.
We're starting to see it. We're starting.
Yep, the writing's on the wall.
Hey, guys, no. The Spurs weren't in the playoffs when he started doing that, right? Were they?
No, they were.
And they were getting mad at him. He was they were actually shunning him because they were in the playoffs and he wasn't helping it. So I'm gonna be honest. Kawhi is hurt, but how hurt is he? Can we really say he can't play? Like, we don't know. There's really no proof.
Yep.
I don't know at this point because honestly, at the Spurs, I felt like he was looking. I'm like, maybe he can play.
Right.
So I don't know if he's playing this. Let me just stay healthy again. I'm gonna go to the next place, Miami or wherever. At this point, we don't know if Kawhi's healthy or hurt. At this point, it's all on him.
Because you just never know, like, if his heart's really in the game.
Yeah.
That's the thing that I don't like about him. You never know what he's thinking, what's going on in his mind, if he really cares about the game. Ross says he needs a new stylist. Boy out there wearing a 7-Eleven shirt on national television. Hey, Rob was right, though. I was tripping when I seen. I said, "Nah, man, I gotta be tripping, man. This ain't real. This can't be real." Big old 7-Eleven emblem right there in the front. It was crazy.
You know what I seen? You know what I did when I seen it?
Yeah.
Come on.
Man.
And I was like, this.
For real.
What are you doing, my brother? And I also needed him to do this.
Hang it up, my brother.
Right.
Or throw it in the fireplace. What are you doing, my brother?
Where was his uncle at in that situation?
I don't
His
know.
uncle should have been telling, "Hey, man, you probably think you're going to be killing him with this shirt, but you're really not." But you're really not. Wait, I got a shirt for you.
Yeah, my brother. Oh, you got to swap me. Oh, come on, my brother. I got something for you, my brother. I got something for you.
That's crazy,
You
man.
get 25 shirts for 10 cents. Come on, my brother.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
Russell said better than Cam
Cam
Stylist.
Stylist. No. Come on, man.
Dude.
I respect Cam though, man. Like Cam, he trying to build his brand, man. He's own style. He's his own stylist.
Yeah.
So
we can see that.
yeah. Yeah. You know he wears. Yeah, that's what it is. It's his own lane.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be driving on that lane.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying that's his lane, man. That's his
man.
lane. And I damn sure could have been wearing that 7-Eleven shirt.
Okay, so he had the Scooby the Bear, or what is it, Smokey the Bear?
Smokey the Bear, yo.
Smokey the Bear hat, man. The 10 gallon all the way up here.
All the way.
Hat, I could do
He
it.
said,
man.
I'm all the way up.
Yeah, that hat was all the way up.
All the way up.
Oh, man.
That's crazy, man. All right, so let's go to the next one, man.
Let's get it.
So Booker says the mask was the reason that they lost game 3. Believe it or not.
Mask on. Mask on. Mask on.
Mask on. What y'all think, man?
He said, we're in a pandemic, but I'm not playing. Taking it off.
Taking it off.
What happened?
Yeah, he started.
We know what happened.
They started winning.
They won the game.
They started winning.
Like that.
Winning. I don't know if it's the mask or what, man. Maybe it's uncomfortable for him. Maybe he wasn't used to wearing that mask. I think that was gonna win anyway. I don't think the mask had anything to do with it, man. Todd says excuses. I think so too, man. I don't think the mask had anything to do with it. I think that we're going to lose anyway. CP3 just got back, trying to get acclimated. The mask is on, man. I felt like, what it was game 3, so they was at, LA at the Clippers, so they were on the road.
Right.
Yeah, it wasn't the mask. The mask wasn't the reason.
Maybe it's a psychological thing,
Maybe.
And then maybe it might put something in the Clippers saying like, oh, he took the mask off.
Yeah,
now he's coming out. Oh,
made
man.
him nervous, huh? They got nervous.
Yeah.
The Monstars took PG skills. That's what it was.
It was in the water bottle.
That's what really happened. That's what really happened. Frauds in the Hawks tied. No! Frauds and Hawks tied at 56.
Welcome to Atlanta where the players play.
Hey, Rob, who are the frauds?
You know who the frauds are. The frauds. I said it. Keep saying
Who are the frauds? Oh, man, but the frauds are winning the series, Rob says. Yes,
guys,
sir.
make sure to hit that like button.
Yes,
subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell
Yes,
below.
Yes, sir.
And make sure that you tune in at 6 o'clock on YouTube exclusively.
Oh, that hair movie, that all of that.
On YouTube
You had to do-
exclusively, baby.
You wow, bro.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, let's go to the next one, man.
Get it.
Okay. So, Trailblazers plan on hiring Chauncey Billups as their new head coach. Is that a good fit?
Chauncey Bill.
Hey, man, big ups, Chops. Big ups.
Chauncey Billups.
Big ups, man. I remember him. I don't know too much about him as a coach, man, but I remember him as a player.
Right.
He had that dog. He was always very not just talented, but intellectually, like he knew what was going on the court. He knew everybody's exactly. So I feel like maybe that carry over into his coaching.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be a good coach. I think he'll be a good head coach, and it's good to see him get that chance, though. Man, it's good to see him get that chance. It's good.
Finally,
it's good, man. It's good. I like it. I think he's gonna be a good fit there. And I seen Dame was talking about he wants either him or Jason Kidd. So either one of them, man. I think either one of them would be a good fit. Either one. Let them boys give them they just do, man. Give them another chance. Give Jason Kidd another chance and give Chauncey Billups a chance, man. Give him a chance.
I'ma say that while that hire is good, it's not enough to keep Dame. He's out of there.
Dame is gone.
He's gone.
He's gone.
He's out of there.
He's gone.
He's out of there. It's already signed, sealed, delivered. You heard it here first on Shooting the Straight Sports Podcast.
He's gone. He's gone.
Out of there. I'm sorry, it's not enough.
Okay. All right, you might be right.
Wait a minute.
He said, wait a minute.
Hold on, Michael.
Wait a minute.
Hold on. Michael Godwin says, Dre the next Charles Barkley. Anytime he guarantees a win, It's fit the opposite team.
Oh, that is true.
on,
That
man.
boy Charles Barkley, man, he'll never be winning.
Come on, man.
He'll never be winning.
Come on, man.
Tired of Doc getting so many different opportunities. Yeah, Doc has been getting a lot of opportunities, Dre.
Oh, man.
Doc has been getting a lot of opportunities, Dre. 10. Bronson, I hate to agree with Taz.
Bumper Cloud! Bumper Cloud! Bumper Cloud, bro!
Bronson, I hate to agree with Taz. I can't even read the rest of it because I'm so weak. Oh, but I agree with Taz. Damn, maybe we need to end the show for today. We almost to the end, bro. We almost there.
Doc, guess what, Doc? Keep your head up. These players need to step it up.
Oh, so it's not him.
It's 20% his fault, 80% the player.
Okay.
You can't help who you have in the stable.
Okay.
Playoff P is who we thought he was. He's still doing the same thing he's been doing when Doc was there.
Yep, that's true.
But now he has Ben Simmons, and we know Ben Simmons has some. I'm sorry, he has some limitations.
He has some limitations.
He has limitations. I mean, you got what you're working with.
Right.
I would like to see Doc with like a team like the Warriors or somebody with some shooters. Or give us, I won't put us on the Lakers. I won't put him on the Lakers. I won't do that. I like you, Doc, but I won't go there. But, somebody in that cloth. You know what I mean?
Man, I don't want to see him with the Lakers either. I don't want to see. Great minds think alike, Ross. I just don't want to risk agreeing with him anymore. 99% Doc fault. Y'all wildin', boy. Y'all wildin'. All right, so let's get to George Kittle says tight end position, our tight ends do everything. They deserve more respect.
Right.
Does he have a point?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so, man. I think that Patriot era really shows the versatility of these tight ends, man.
Yeah.
You got to have a top-tier tight end.
At least one.
At least one.
Yeah.
Even if you look at the Super Bowls, the past Super Bowls, man, they've had a top-tier tight end.
Mm-hmm.
It really makes a difference, man. I'm not going to lie to you. Like Kittle, you got Kelsey. Those type of players actually are matchup nightmares, man.
Right.
Between if you can block, if you got somebody a tight end that can block and catch the ball,
right,
do all the little things like that, man. It's versatile. It's super.
Right.
It's like a huge weapon, man.
So he said this at a camp that he had set up,
Mm-hmm.
and I think he called it Tight End University. So check this out. Guess who wasn't invited?
Who?
Tim Tebow.
That's right, because he's not a tight end.
Man, I ain't trying to explain why he didn't invite him, man, because he's not a tight end, man. That's why.
Sorry, Rustin. Hey, get up, my bro.
Tim Tebow did not get the invitation. That's crazy, man. Got him. That's crazy. All right, so let's go to the last question of the day, man, before we get to the over-unders.
Let's do it.
All right, so August 3rd, Tom Brady will be 44 years old. Will he retire after this season?
He won't retire. Actually, what's going to end up happening is they'll get him out of there before then.
You think so?
That was a joke. I was like, what? That was a joke. That was a joke. You can't keep the man down.
Right.
I don't know. I think he's going to retire when he wants.
Yeah.
But he's getting up there in age. But if you're winning championships, I mean, what can you do?
44.
44 years old, still winning championships. I don't know.
Yep.
I think he'll be like 50. I don't know,
You think
man.
he can do it at 50?
Nah, I don't think
50 is kind of, but it'd be crazy if he did, though.
Man, it would be.
Can you imagine all the other players, the players that are coming up now? They're like, damn, Tom Brady did it at 50. If Tom Brady could do it at 50,
my God.
all these players gonna think, oh yeah, I just gotta eat right and exercise and train, and I can do it too.
So what's wrong with Kawhi then? Arthritic knees. Come on, man. Come on, man. What's wrong with you, Kawhi? If Tom Brady can do it at 44 with the knees,
What?
44-year-old knees, What are you doing, my brother?
Kawhi like 31, 32.
With 60-year-old knees. Come on, baby.
Get him out of there, man. Get him out of there. I'm starting to lose more and more respect for him every year, man. Every year.
Over or under?
All right, so now we're going to do some over and unders, man. We're going to see what we got, all right? We're going to see what we got. All right, so let's start out with Austin Eckler. Austin Eckler will have 10.5 total touchdowns.
Over or under?
What y'all think?
Austin Eckler, I'm going to go ahead and say under.
Austin Eckler.
He's got to stay healthy. I need to see more. I need to see more. Give me a full season next year. Yeah, I might get put on the over/under, and I might go over. But this year, you're getting under.
I'm gonna go with over, man. I feel like this is gonna be the year that he stays healthy, man, and he gets 15, 16 touchdowns. That boy is a beast when he's healthy. When he's healthy, that boy is a monster. Yeah, I played against him in fantasy and all this stuff. I seen what he can do.
I can't go.
I can't go. So he's not gonna be healthy. He gonna be nicked up.
I think he gets nicked.
He gets nicked.
Does
he get nicked early or later in the season?
Early. We starting him early.
That's crazy, man. I hope he stay. Hey, Rob, I hope he stay healthy, man.
Now, all bets are off if he stays healthy.
Yeah.
All bets are off.
I'm telling you, that boy is nasty. In the run game and in the pass game.
Yeah, he's a beast. But
he got to stay healthy.
Gotta stay healthy.
Gotta
see it, baby.
Gotta see it, baby. All right, so let's go to DJ Moore will have 1,500.5 receiving yards.
Over or under?
What you think?
Man, I like DJ Moore, but I'm going to go under. I'm going to go
Sam
under.
Darnold ain't going to be giving him the rock?
Sammy D got
Sammy D.
Sammy D got mouths to feed, baby. Like, you want some? You want some? You want some?
Ooh.
Christian McCaffrey is gonna take a lot of the lion's share of them yards, baby.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think a good place for him is at 1,100 to 1,200 yards.
Okay.
That's a reasonable spot for him, receiving yards wise. I'm gonna go about 1,100 yards.
Okay.
I'm gonna go 1,100.
I'm gonna rock with you on that, man. That 1,500 is a lot.
That's a lot. Baby.
That's a lot.
That's top tier.
That's a lot. I'm gonna say he gets around 1,200 yards. 1,200, maybe about how many touchdowns y'all think? I say he get about 12 touchdowns. 12 touchdowns. What y'all think? How many touchdowns he get?
I say
under, but he's underrated. Exactly.
Yeah.
He is underrated for sure.
I'm gonna say I'm right around there, about 10, 11.
10, 11?
About 10, 11, yeah.
All right, how many
I agree with
touchdowns
you on
y'all
that
think
one.
he get, man? Because I think he's going to get 12. You say around 10, 11. I like him.
Because that's an upgrade.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold is an upgrade at the quarterback position for him.
Right.
So expect his production to go up higher.
Right. And remember, they had Samuels. Samuels, he's not there no more. So he's going to start getting some more catches.
Yeah.
That's more looks. That's more targets.
I mean, I love you, Teddy B, but you ain't no Sam Darnold. I love you, Teddy B.
Teddy B.
I love you, Teddy
Teddy
B.
B just need to be a backup, man.
Yeah, man.
Taj says 9.
I love you, Teddy B, but you ain't
I see a 10.
Sam Darnold.
Yeah, I see, man. I think, okay, so y'all both in the 9, 10, 11. I say 12. All right, so let's see who we got next on the list, man. All right, so we got Chris Carson. Will he have 1,000.5 rushing yards?
Over or under?
What you think?
Ah, man, this is tough.
This is tough because you know we always get nicked up too.
Yeah, this is tough, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Is this the year that he doesn't get hurt?
Always nicked up, man.
Is
But if
this
he was
the year
healthy,
to go?
he's solid.
And one more game too.
I'm gonna stay the course. I'm gonna say he get about 850, 900.
859.
I'm going under.
I'm gonna go over, man. I'm gonna say this is the season that he stays healthy, man. He's gonna stay healthy and he's gonna get 1,050. He's gonna get 1,050. 1,050, and he's gonna have 9 touchdowns. 1,050, 9 touchdowns. Rest of the season gonna get injured.
850 injured. 850. Hey, that sound like a nickname. Nickname alert. 850 injured.
850. Come on, man. 850 injured.
That sound like a nickname.
That's wow. Hey, man, he's okay. So Carroll loves the force running the game. Yeah, he does, and that's that. I feel like
That's the problem.
yeah, that's exactly what the problem is because he get nicked up, man. But I think he's versatile when he's able to play, man.
Yeah. I think he take a leg shot.
He take a
I
leg
think he
shot.
gonna take a leg shot
Dang.
to beat by my Niners, baby. Run it up.
All right, man.
Niners.
Oh, them Niners, huh? Them Niners, huh? All right. Check it out. My boy Logan Thomas will have 9.5 touchdowns.
Over or under?
I say my boy because I had him last year in fantasy, man, and he started breaking out for me, man. He started doing some real good stuff out there on the field. So do you think that he'll have 9.5 touchdowns? You might not have watched the NFC East like that.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Nah.
He's on the Washington football team, and he's starting to break out. He's right under that top tier of the tight ends.
It's magic, man.
Fitz Magic, man.
I'll go ahead and say over. I'll give him over because that's Fitz magic. I think over the whole they got an extra game now.
Yeah.
9. I think I'll give it to him.
Yeah, because they're gonna be
not nobody else.
they're gonna be losing. They're gonna be losing a lot of games, so they're gonna be doing a lot of garbage time showing. You know what I mean?
There you go. Garbage time.
Yep. So he'll get probably about 10. I think he'll get 10, 11. I hope he does, man, because I like him. I like him. I ain't trying to throw nothing out there, you know what I mean? Don't think that I'm going to go get him in fantasy, but I might go get him in fantasy. Oh, yeah, speaking of fantasy, yes, sir. Yeah. Next episode, man, on Tuesday,
guys, lock in with your boy. We are unveiling the mock draft 2021.
Yes.
Shooting the Straight Sports live.
Yes, fantasy football mock draft.
It's going down,
Yes,
so if
sir.
you don't want to miss it, make sure you hit the like, subscribe, put those notification bells because we're coming in hot.
Yes,
We
sir.
want everybody in here doing the live mock draft.
Yeah.
We want to pick everybody's brain. And guess what? We got some Jedi mind tricks because you never know what people gonna pick. Listen, I don't want to see Tim Tebow first overall. Please don't do that.
He got 13.
Oh, there we go. You know my boy Tebow going to get 13. No! There he goes already.
We're going to end it here.
Oh, my God.
On that
He's
note.
already starting up, guys.
We're going to end it.
Starting up. So, hold on.
Yes,
real quick.
sir.
How should the format be for the fantasy mock draft? Because this is not how it's going to be. We're going to actually do the actual picks, but we might just do a rando pick. You know what I mean? How do you want to do that? Or do you
We're going to discuss that. You know what I mean? We do that in the, you know what I mean?
Okay.
We're going to do that, bring it to them.
That's fair.
We're going to do that, and we're going to bring it to y'all.
Yeah.
All right? It's going to be legit, though, man. And remember, episode 25, next episode is going to be Tuesday.
Yeah.
Doing a giveaway. So be looking out for that. We're going to post it on the social media network, social media. So just check us out, man. And if you want to be a part of it, all you got to do is go check and see what you have to do to be a part of it. Simple as that.
Guys, I hope you like this episode. If you are a fan of fantasy football, tune into the next episode. But guess what, guys? That's been an episode for us. I hope you guys enjoy it. This has been episode 24.
Oh, man.
We're going to be gone, but make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe. We got the Instagram. We got all the other platforms. Follow us everywhere, guys.
Yes, sir.
We will be back.
Yes, sir. Holla at your boys, man.
The podcast be the source. Tune in and welcome to Shooting the Straight Sports.